Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that other good shit. Check it out. Y'all want to keep on going in on this? I'm going to keep on going in on this. Look, I don't care what y'all people have to say. I don't care about any of that. I'm going to tell it like it is. And I'm going to tell y'all who really want to learn something. It is no such thing as cleaning up bad genetics. It's just not. You know, I don't care which so-called registry leader tells you this. They're looking for money, man. Because if they was looking for to better the breed, they would be pushing for elimination of bad genetics. It is no breeding program I've ever heard of where you say, let's add bad genetics to make the dog better. So when you talk about a breed like the exotic, which is full of all kind of bad genetics, how do you clean it up? You can't clean it up. You have to start all over. You can't, putting bad on top of, good on top of bad does not make better. A lot of times what you have is that, you know, let's just look at the bad traits like Down syndrome and dwarfism and whatever other flaw. You know, let's look at it as, some kind of disease, I don't know, a virus, and by you putting this virus into your good dogs got the virus. Now, hopefully you got a good enough immune system that you can fight it off. But when you do that, it's not that you made the virus better. You just beat it off, And when it comes down to these dogs, it's the same way. When the breeding comes about and you take bad genetics and, bam, your dog comes out and it looks a lot better, it's not that you made the genetics of the dog better. What you did is you actually just turned around and up front, your dog looks better. But when you go into the genetic makeup, it is very, very sensitive because the next step is if you find a dog that has these same genetic markers that will cause those flaws, the flaws come right back in the next generation, which most of us will say skipping a generation. So, all these idiots that are running around here, man, it's all a bunch of propaganda. If you notice, they always want to talk about people. They always want to try to slander somebody. They always want to tell you about how much money they made or how much money they should be making. They tell you all these things, but the one thing that they don't want to tell you about is how good the dog is, how good the dog's going to live. They don't want to look at the anatomy chart and start breaking down the way that the dog is built. These are all dog things, and these are all things that need to be answered, if we're going to be good dog people. There's no way of getting around this when I tell y'all I made the Fuck Exotic shirts. I have plenty of them. They're still selling very well. A lot of people feel the same way I do. And the one thing I tell you about this is I double down on it, and I still say fuck exotics because, yes, I've always, did a precursor in saying there are a couple good people who are trying to do better. But when you look at the majority of that community is a shit community. It's a bunch of people bragging about how much money they can make off of beat up and unhealthy dogs. It's almost, well, not almost, it truly is animal cruelty. And that's all they brag about. That's all they care about. If you ask them to take that dog on a basic walk around the block in decent temperatures, and I'm talking about in the 70s, the dogs fall out and die. And when you start talking about the dogs living more than 2 or 3 years, that's a miracle. Now we to the point where we're stuffing dogs and putting them on tables and shit. And at the same time, in the same breath, they'll tell me, well, put your dog on video every day to show that he's still living. The dog is old as hell, but he's still living, and your dog died. Literally, their dogs have Denzel has lived 7 generations of their dogs, and they keep on replacing their dogs. It's ridiculous. If you're going to continue to make an insufficient product, we're going to keep on pointing it out. Because as I said at the TBKC, no, we don't have exotics. But if y'all want to attach the exotic dogs and the exotic name to the American bully community, and y'all want to keep taking bulldogs and cutting their ears off and trying to infuse that into the American bully community, we are the one true registry that we will defend the American bully and the integrity of it, and we're not allowing that bullshit. Our dogs need to be healthy. We're aiming for at least a 10-year lifespan on every dog. We're aiming for great conformation, great temperament, and all of the above that'll make the dog a success worldwide. Right now, we're considered a joke. Just today, being in the Houston area, got a chance to see a clip of a certain registry that's having the Nationals here. And guess what? The dog that they take to represent the fucking Nationals got an Evel Knievel back. I'm telling you, if I would have had a little man with a motorcycle, I'd have had him ride his damn motorcycle right off that damn dog's back, and he would have landed in Dallas. They need to quit this shit. But they want to be taken serious. You literally go on a news station, a bigger news station, with a dog that's built like that. Nobody's going to keep on sitting around and taking these things from you sorry ass people. Either we're going to do it right or we ain't going to do it at all. But no one's going to be quiet because y'all are doing these shameful tactics and y'all want to always scream money, 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 money. But y'all don't ever tell the true thing, that all of the people that y'all get that's silly enough to buy these dogs, at the end of the day, the shit dies early and they just got to keep on buying or they crying. You know, one or the other, and eventually they just end up crying. You know, we are pushing for a healthy dog, a healthy community. I will take whatever bullshit y'all want to talk, but the one thing you can do is go to Hall of Fame Bullies. You can go to True American Bully, that's Hall of Fame Bully as Facebook, and you can go to True American Bully Instagram. I'll show you dogs. I'll show you dogs from 15 years ago. I'll show you dogs that aren't through growing right now, that's a year old. I'll show you some puppies or whatever. But the one thing I will show you with all of my dogs is quality. And I have expectations of all those dogs being around, you know, in 2029. The young ones anyway, you know, and that's what counts. You know, I make show dogs, I make healthy dogs, I make dogs that adhere to the American Bully standard. I don't care about how much y'all talking about this and that sells for. People sell garbage every day. Trust me, people sell garbage every single day. I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna say it. But hey man, October 19th, which is Saturday, man, everything is headed in the right direction. New Jersey, Salem County Fairgrounds is getting late. Everything is ready. FedEx did lose the best in show trophies, so we'll see how that works out. There's looking and promising that they'll find them by Saturday. But everything else is in line, man. Tito with Mercado Bully Supplies have put together just incredible show. You'll have Origins is giving out some things. Victor Dog Food will have representatives there. They're doing some things with that, man. I mean, it's just going to be an incredible show, incredible promotion. Mercado's is the premier, you know, I don't even want to call it just a bully supply. It's a dog supply place where you can get all kind of foods, all kind of supplements, collars, leashes, things for skin. You got to check him out, and you know, y'all need to come out to the show and represent, because he's really representing, you know, the Philadelphia area, the New Jersey area, that whole area right there. He's killing it, and I can't say thank you to Tito enough. But y'all come out and y'all check us out. Gates will open up at 10 a.m. and the first show is scheduled to start at 11, but y'all know at the very latest we'll get it off at noon, because y'all know how people scraggling. Hey, wait, I want to get it, and we want to get as many people in as we can. But I look forward to seeing y'all. Yes, I will be doing a seminar. Yes, Mr. Skip Miller is the other judge. I took it upon myself to be the other judge on this one. Skip is the main judge, but you know, y'all wish was my command. Y'all said get in the ring and judge, so I'll judge. And I'll also do the breakdowns of the dog. I'll also get on the microphone. I'm going to do a lot of things on this day. But the one thing we're going to be doing is talking American bullies. And I look forward to seeing y'all, and I look forward to seeing y'all at the future events, which are definitely coming in November and December. But much love. God bless all y'all. I will holler at y'all later. Time to go to sleep. Peace.